Hi friends, in this video we'll talk about questions like how do you define success and how do you measure up to your own definition. This is a question which is asked in interviews, whether it is for freshers or people desiring to change jobs after maybe 5 to 10 years of a job in a corporate world. Answer to this question requires some study of what exactly is success, because based on definition, I can say whether I'm successful or not successful. Now, what is success? I refer to three sources for this definition. One is a book by Napoleon Hill called Think and Grow Rich. I suggest everyone should read this book. Listen to the audio Strangest Secret in the World by Earl Nightingale, a 30-minute audio available on YouTube. And one book which I really enjoyed reading and thereafter teaching from that book, You Can Win by Shiv Khera. The definition common in all these three sources is success is the progressive realization over the goal. That means you have a goal which you consider as worthy. Useless goal, no point. Then you work towards that, make it a reality. That means fulfill the goal, achieve the goal. And then you set another goal, achieve that also. So continuous process of setting goals, achieving them, and putting another goal for work. That if you are able to achieve all of them, then it is called success as per all these three sources. And a goal, there is studies, it says that they have to be written down. And you should ensure that you write it down every day for 21 days. And then it gets to the subconscious mind. The brain gets rewired that this is a goal I need to achieve. Otherwise, it's very easy to leave that goal. Okay, I thought that is a goal, but today I got another goal. No, you decide the goal and write it down and continuously write down every day for 21 days. Thereafter, make it a card and put in your pocket so that every time you can read that, gets into the subconscious. Unless a goal gets into the subconscious mind, there is ample chance that you will say, okay, I tried, but it's not working. Studies show that people who have written down goals, they're able to achieve it. So ensure that you write down the goals, look at it every day. Better thing is make it as a vision board. That this is my vision where I want to reach. We'll talk about vision board in some other video. The goals are to be smart goals, smart meaning specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Only then it becomes a proper goal. And then you get that internal energy to achieve that. Now, goal should be based on what is possible. That means whatever is our strength. There's no point in me telling that I want to be a singer like Kishore Kumar because my name is Vijay Kumar. I don't have the throat of Kishore Kumar. There's no point in putting that goal because that is not my strength. I may be good in singing, but that may not be my interest. There may be so many people who probably are as talented as the people who are working in the music world, but they have taken some other field because their interest was not in using that strength. My strength is there, my interest is there, but what I do should be of also some use to the world because then only somebody will pay me for it. So goal should be based on these three things. And once you set the goal, then goal 2, when goal 2 is done, then goal 3. It's a continuous process. Till when? Till ultimately we leave this world and say tata bye bye. And then having known this definition, you should be able to tell your own example of what you have set as a goal and how you have achieved them. Then I can say, see, I did this one and then I consider myself successful. I just taken a hypothetical example for a college student because when I passed out of college, I was not very fluent in English. And then I had set a goal like this way back in 1973. The goal was similar to what is written here. But my goal was that next 2 months I must learn enough English words so that I can express myself fluently. And that time the only method available was reading newspapers. I wrote five words each day, collected about 150 words. In 3 months, it became 500 words. And some of the words that I learned in 1973 are still fresh in my mind. And ultimately, you read only 2,000 words to be able to speak in good English. And those 2,000 words are to be the ones which are used in whether news reports or news magazines or newspapers, because they are the words which are generally used, not the words from a million words which are there in the dictionary. So one goal example here is I set a goal that by the end of second semester, I must learn the usage of 500 words used in news reports in English. And I should be able to speak in front of a class for 10 minutes without referring to any notes and using the newly learned words. And I could achieve that. So that is a success. So you can have any number of examples provided you have made a habit of setting goals and achieving them. And I say, I am successful because this is what I did. So there are many things which I can tell you on interview preparation. So if you're interested, click this link, call Vijay, and I'll be available for a 30-minute either a Zoom call or a phone call as you wish, according to the time available between you and me. So thank you very much for listening. Start setting goals today. Start writing for 21 days continuously. Start putting it in your pocket also so that you are able to fulfill those goals. So that is the only way we can achieve success in the interviews.